Hey, what's up guys, it's Oakley, and today we're going to be looking at a really cool battle that I fought against this really shitty little YouTuber who's got just like 2,000 subs, really small channel, really shitty channel. Oh, don't know where that came from. What's up guys, Blademaster here, going to be showing you, well, I don't know how many games of this I'm going to be showing you, but I think it's going to be all three games that I fought against Oakley from the THFE Productions. And no, don't get the wrong idea, he's a really cool guy. He wouldn't say something mean like that. He won't, right, Oakley? I hope he won't. But yeah, he's got a really cool channel. Of course, I'm sure you guys know about THFE Productions. He's got that amazing series about just basically recreating historical battles on his channel. What was it called? Didn't he have so there was the Punic War, which I've seen, and I don't you guys probably know, those who've seen my channel probably know that I'm not a huge fan of history. Like, I mean, I don't mind it, but it's not like something that I'd watch like 2-hour long documentaries on. That being said, I fucking loved his series, man. Very high quality. Like, I can only imagine the amount of work that went into that. Like, it actually takes me quite a bit of time to make one of those unit review videos. Like, it probably takes me like 5-6 hours, 4 or 5 hours, I'd say. Totally. So imagine for that, like, holy shit, that dude must have taken a long time to make those. But really high quality work. If any of you haven't seen his channel, you have to just stop this video and watch that. I mean, go and watch his videos. Amazing Total War player, YouTuber, blah blah. I'll stop sucking his dick now. This is the first game. We decided to play unit ban under unit ban rules for the first game. Just give my unit ban a little bit of spotlight. So he decided to take Epirus, I decided to take Massilia. Massilia, as we all know, is a very strong faction under the unit ban rules. Epirus, not so much. So I decided to ban the Indian war elephants and the mercenary Samnite warriors, basically removing his melee infantry corps and his very powerful elephants. On the other hand, he decided to ban Levy Freemen and Hippeus lancers from Massilia. So let's take a look at the builds now. What strikes me about Oakley's build right from the start is that it is disjointed, but it is disjointed with a purpose. You can see a Thuria Spear here and Tarentine Cav here. Both of these units are relatively self-sufficient. They can perform equally well in melee and in ranged. And that's the same thing over here. He's got a Tarentine Cav over there and a third Tarentine here. He's got one Hellenic Royal Cavalry General and a Thessalian Cav that's being pushed away by my Massilian Thuria Spears here. My Axe Warrior is going to charge into two mercenary Italian swordsmen that he's got. He's got two Levy Pikemen, whom he's again kept disjointed, one over here, one over there. And a total of 2 Royal Peltis with a mercenary Etruscan Hoplite, and 3 total Slingers with 2 Agrianian Axemen. So a very interesting disjointed army, disjointed with a purpose, but as we all know, at the very least for pikemen, it is very important to have at least 4 of them so that they can form a coherent, cohesive line. Otherwise, left alone and isolated, good lord, that dude took like 5 fucking javelins to the back of his head. Poor guy. But if they're disjointed, they really won't do much at all. There's no purpose to them. So these Celtic warriors of mine have charged into this Thuria Spear, getting 35 kills off the charge, which is brilliant. I've already charged in one of my Axe Warriors. I've brought a total of 3 Axe Warriors and 3 Celtic Warriors, 4 Massilian Thuria Spears, and a total of 5 Massilian Hoplites with 4 Massilian Cavalry. One of the Massilian Cavalry is already chasing after this Slinger here, being pretty aggressive. The Levy Pikeman is not in pike phalanx, so I don't need to be too worried about it. Here, my Massilian Hoplite is about to get a beautiful charge against these mercenary Etruscan Hoplites. The Etruscan Hoplites will last a very long time against these guys, but I will eventually win. Even in a regular engagement where both of them charged against each other, my Massilian Hoplites would win out. But especially since he didn't get a charge, my Massilian Hoplites will win that very quickly. And here my Massilian Cavalry is running rampant across his rear, destroying the Slingers here and inducing his infantry to pull away from the main line engagement, while my guys are able to charge and destroy some of his units. Here my Massilian Cavalry just took a bunch of damage from both Agrianian Axemen and Celtic Warriors, but now the Celtic Warriors are going to come into support. I was off with my timing here, so the Royal Peltis were not knocked down by my Massilian Cavalry and then got charged or something like that, so it wasn't anywhere close to an MLG move. Actually proved to be quite a poor move. Speaking of poor moves, yeah, I'm going to put Oakley on blast. This was not the greatest move by his Hellenic Royal Cav General. He's sandwiched, basically. He doesn't really have anywhere to go. And he's also going to take some friendly fire from the Agrianian Axemen. The Celtic Warriors will lose that combat, of course. But now I've got my Massilian Hoplites here, who are able to get a charge in. And Massilian Hoplites, in general, very scary units. When they get a charge in on shock cavalry like this, and especially against your general, you should be really scared. So the Hellenic Royal Cavalry are pinned down. They can't move anywhere. As for the rest, let's pause this and take a look here. My Massilian Hoplites, 35 kills against his Etruscans. This Axe Warrior is wrapping around the mercenary Italian swordsman, and he has charged one of his Tarentine Cav onto my Celtic Warrior, who've already done brilliantly by killing off one of his Thuria Spears. But my Massilian Thuria Spears are coming into support here, and I've got a couple more. So this, my right flank is in my favor. He is firing with some slingers onto the back of my Massilian Thuria Spears, but not really much to be worried. He does have a Thessalian Cav here that could do some damage, but against whom is the question. He's going to try, this is a good move, he's going to try and exploit this little gap here, but of course I've got my Massilian Cav there, and I've popped them into diamond formation so that they don't take the brunt of their charge, of the Thessalian Cav charge. That being said, yeah, the Massilian Cavalry will take a lot of damage, but they have 15 bonus versus Cav, and they will be able to destroy the Thessalian Cav. And I'm also supporting with my Massilian Hoplites General. Here, Thessalian Cav just charge straight into Thuria Spears. The best way to kill off Thuria Spears with your cavalry is to charge into them. Don't let them fire their javelins and then pull straight through. I've managed to catch some of these Tarentine Cav and some of the Agrianian Axemen as well. The General recently died, of course, no surprise there. You know, he just got surrounded by so many Massilian Hoplites and infantry in general that, yeah, that just using his general so aggressively is not a good idea. So he's going to move one of his Levy pikemen here. They're going to start poking a little bit of my Massilian Hoplites. All I have to do, because I don't have to be worried about a line of Levy pikemen who can, you know, cover maybe this much amount of ground, I literally can just pull back and then turn around and surround him. And Levy pikemen are not very maneuverable at all. Here you can see one of his Levy pikemen getting 21 kills on my Massilian Thuria Spears. But I'm trying to pull them out. I almost did. But yeah, again, lack of a coherent line in pikemen doesn't make for a very good, you know, it doesn't let them do very well. Massilian Hoplites here, 78 kills, and I'm rear charging with another Massilian Hoplites. That Etruscan Hoplite is gone. The Royal Peltis are in shield wall. Well done to put these guys in shield wall. But I've chosen, yeah, I've put some of my guys onto my general onto Hoplite phalanx. But in general, not really using Hoplite phalanx because it tends to bug out a lot, and that can be pretty devastating if you're literally banking on your Hoplites to win you the game. You cannot afford for a Hoplite wall to bug out and then you lose that infantry. So slingers pulled into the center here. My Celtic Warrior is getting great precursor javelins onto the Levy pikemen, and I'm just going to pull away with this one and then fire into the rear with my Thuria Spears here. And the Levy pikemen really can't do much, especially taking rear shots from javelins. They're going to get slaughtered. So he's put his guys onto shield wall, so that means I can pull out with my my Massilian Hoplites whenever I want. And I think that's what I did, or that's what I'm going to do. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'm just shit. Maybe it's Maybelline. So yeah, these Royal Peltis in general not a good unit. Only 60 health, that is just dog shit. I hate these guys simply because of their low health, along with their pretty crappy armor. So 60 health, big deal. They need to have 65-70. You can see the Massilian Hoplites, which are a spear unit and cost less than them, have that 65 health. And yeah, I mean, they will do very well against them. Royal Peltis getting 150 kills so far. This one getting 180, but now I'm going to rear charge with a Massilian Hoplite, and they really aren't going to like that. Let's try and take a look how many Royal Peltis die from that. He's going to use the whip, which is good. But yeah, my Massilian Hoplite is getting a lot of kills. 14 kills on Royal Peltis, I would say. But now I'm going to pull out my general, and this is the big deal about shield wall. This little orange, this little green circle here is oh sorry, this one here gives you a very big indication that your enemy cannot chase after you. So you literally can just pull your guys out, get as many charges as you can. So here I pulled out my other Massilian Hoplites, and now I kind of got a flank charge on this Royal Peltis, and then I'm going to support with my general. But yeah, only 17 seconds left. I managed to kill off this Agrianian Axeman. The Agrianian Axeman, really. I mean, this a waste of money for... these units are just a massive waste of money. Not great skirmishes at all. Low armor. Nothing going on for them. And yeah, close victory to me. The bans really affect Epirus quite a bit. They really bank on their Samnite warriors and the elephants, I think, for them to win a game. That being said, he did pretty well. The slingers... The Greek slingers really can't do too much against a well-armored faction like Massilia unless you literally somehow manage to get a lot of shots on the Axe Warriors and Celtic Warriors. But yeah, it's I played a bit too aggressively with my cavalry here. You can see 31, 30 and 93 kills with these guys. But one of the cavalry did pretty decently. All in all, I was banking on my Massilian Hoplites to win me the game and the tankiness of them to just like hold the line. And you can see that 114 kills, 127, 132, hardly taking any damage. Even my general and the other Massilian Hoplite that was fighting up against Royal Peltis of all units managed to do pretty well. And of course, my Massilian Thuria Spears. These are literally the best Thuria Spears in the game. And Thuria Spears themselves are a very cool unit. So these guys performed very well. So yeah, that's the end of the first game. Let's see if Game 2 and Game 3 end up anything like this. Spoiler alert, Game 3 is amazing. It's going to blow your balls off. It's that good. So yeah, you guys stay tuned for both of those games. Peace.